Now you may certainly have some questions. Question number one, why is it sunny in the United Kingdom? Don't know. Think something's gone wrong there because it's a lovely day. But Josh, why are we doing a press up? Well, I actually mangled my rotator cuffs, both of them, last Friday because tried to go too heavy on a machine because I let my emotions run. I felt really angry and I was pissed off and I was like, let's just go for it. And I ended up like destroying both my rotator cuffs. So I actually wasn't going to record today, but I decided that I will do because the last day I recorded was a leg day and the next day I was going to record was a leg day. So I was like, well, I might as well throw the camera on and do the upper day. So what we're going to do, we're going to try some new cream of rice. We're going to get some sticky toffee pudding cream of rice in the body. I'm going to tell you if it tastes any good, and then I'll take you through my upper day. So that is where you attack the upper body. Surprise, shock. Yeah, so it's the chest, the back, the biceps, the triceps. It's going to be a solo one. So it'll be the first time in a while where I'm just mic'd up and speaking one-to-one. So let's see if we can get that on the go. No, the fact that you get bacon, that looks that good. And then I get some lovely little powdered rice. You know what I mean? Dedication here, because that bacon absolutely slaps. All right then, so here it is. The sticky toffee pudding, cream of rice. Just off the smell. Smells like fruity. Smells fruity, so we'll see. But with cream of rice, I've discovered you don't really know what it tastes like until it's heated up. If you know cream of rice, you know you're going to spend your life just stirring and stirring and stirring. But usually it is worth it because as a pre-workout food, it is very good. The upper session today is like my biggest session. It has like the most movements in. So if I had all this carbohydrate energy just power through me, I would be tired way sooner. So the dark chocolate helps slow down the digestion and increase training performance for a longer period of time. So that's why we have the dark chocolate. It's also because I really like chocolate. Bang. So this is the meal. It is cream of rice, protein powder, berries, and 20 grams of dark chocolate. Taste test for all put together. Is it any good? Let's have a go. Oh man, yeah, it is. That is my new favourite by far. It's got like loads of subtle aftertastes of sticky toffee pudding. Obviously, it could be because I'm in a diet and my diet brain's like everything is delicious, but that actually tasted really good and I'm really happy that I bought it. Whenever you buy like a new protein or like a new cream of rice, something like that where it's somewhat expensive and it tastes horrible, you're like, oh, I've just wasted X amount of money, but haven't wasted money this time. That actually slaps. I'm going to really enjoy this. Apparently the hottest day of the year. Holy crap. I understand why people in hot countries are less likely to be depressed and upset because weather like this is just beautiful, man. Time to get to the gym. Upper body day, baby. Back in the gym. So I'm warming up my rotator cuffs because as I said earlier, I did hurt them last week. This session last week, I went a bit too heavy. And I'm definitely paying the price. When I'm at work, when I'm lifting things, I can feel a lot of pain. So my idea is to kind of prehab and assess whether my rotator cuffs are going to be good to go or whether I need to like change my session a little bit, maybe keep some reps in reserve or decrease the load. Because ultimately I want this to go away. I don't want it to stay around. So I'm just trying to do what I can to mitigate the risk and hope for a very nice and good session, where I cross my fingers and just hope that I can do this movement without pain. Please pray for me and my little bitty bitchy shoulders. I've taken today off, but I really want to try the new cream of rice. This feels actually nice. I'm quite happy. Just come on. Okay. That is obviously a massive W. I'm able to do these without pain. Hopefully it's similar for all the other movements, and if that's the case, I'll be extremely happy. So, why do I do cuffed laterals
instead of dumbbell laterals. Well, I did dumbbell laterals for the best part of a decade, so I've done it to death. My body's very used to it, and I wanted to challenge myself in a different way. The cuffs are really nice because it's all driven by the cable. So the cable gives you constant tension on the way down, where gravity's like, it gets easy. A cable will always be fighting you, and it just makes you work a bit harder. And in the literature, it's like you get more out of the stretch position, or more so than we thought. So it's always good to challenge your muscle in different ways, not just the concentric, I mean the contraction at the top, but also the stretch as well. I feel like this allows you to get a stretch, but ultimately, it's because I really like the movement. So if you like something, you're probably going to train harder doing it. So don't follow trends. If you think you prefer doing a machine over a free weight, do the machine. If you prefer the free weight over the machine, do the free weight. See what I mean? There's plenty of ways to skin a cat. It's a bit loose form. Yeah, we can. Stretch then. That stretch position. Oh, still done it. Feels good. Remember, kids, always get your hydration in. You can live longer without food than you can water. So drink your damn water, even though that's juice. Vision of training for the sake of being able to taste my new cream of rice, worth it. And that makes me very happy. This is definitely my biggest fan, and it's the reason why I'm not going to talk through this section, because it's fucking loud. So it'll just be a little training montage. I found a random elastic band. So with it being an upper day, we've already pre-fatigued the shoulders, we've taxed the chest with a compound. Now we're going to move on to the back. My weak point is my lats, so the first movement we'll do is a lat focused pull down, which is why I do one arm, and I sit like this, and I try to get my elbow down into my pocket, because that allows you to get full range in the lats and make you massive. Got 9 weeks to do the damage. Can we make it? Have I dieted too hard? Who knows? Let's see how 3 plates feel. Yeah, starting to hurt quite a lot, so I had to stop. But I still felt it nice in my lats before I had to stop, so that's a win. So the hope is I'm going to feel this in my lat and not my shoulder. I can't believe how good I feel currently, considering yesterday I could barely pick things up. That is a sign for caution, obviously, but I haven't got to do pressing for a good few days, so might as well do it while I can. And then after next week, I've got a deload, so I won't even be training. So balls to the walls now, foot off the gas later. Oh, it felt fantastic, and because the rate of change from the bottom to the top wasn't fast, it actually didn't hurt my rotator cuff too bad. Yeah, I'm going to listen to my body, and just stop there, do an extra set after until my rotator cuff starts to hurt. My only issue with single arm machines is when it hits so good on one side and it just feels immense, fantastic. But on the other side, it just doesn't feel quite right. You don't feel it in the muscle the same. And then for me, my right shoulder at the moment is hurting more on my left. So I feel it in my right shoulder and not in my lat. And that's like the only thing with single arm movements is that like little bit of variance. But tell you what, the best thing is when you're training, just something that just makes me feel happy, is when the weight you need to take off one machine can just get put straight on the next one you're using. Look at that for efficiency, man. Don't need to put the weights back, you just put the weights on the machine you want to use. We have already peppered the lats, and now we are onto the upper back row. My upper back row of choice is the Prime Extreme row. I like it because you can change the way the weight feels during the exercise. So I like to make it heavier at the bottom so it stretches more. And I feel like with how my rotator cuff's feeling, it is just for the best. And I know all I do is whine about my rotator cuff. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, one with me, one with me, one with me, come on. Cool.
Oh God, that was all you. Was it not?
You'll see.
This?
I wasn't even like...
Really?
I've decided to extend this video a bit longer than just the gym, because while my chicken and rice is cooking, I'm going to go through some of the mandatory poses that will be judged on stage, because I haven't done that to this audience yet. So relaxed pose, okay, which looks like this. We have a side relaxed, which looks like this. We have a rear relaxed, which looks like this. And then obviously we have the other side relaxed, which looks like this. Yeah, so that's what we're working with 9 weeks out. There's going to be some diet breaks because I am very ahead. I would say I'm 4 weeks out, but what do you guys think? How far out do you think I am? But I just want to give you a bit more in-depth sort of look of where we actually are, and it's the perfect time because I'm waiting for food, so might as well go through my poses. But with that said, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you actually stuck to the end, please leave a comment saying you did so, because it means a lot. It's very hard to keep retention high, and I'm still figuring that one out. But yeah, other than that, like, subscribe if you want to stick around for the end of the prep. We have 9 weeks, so there'll be quite a lot of content until then. Peace out, you lot.